I'm waiting on my people. I had to shut down that last live. If you're in the replay, my bad. I hope they can find me. Let me send a text. Yes. Mom Life Love, can you hear me, love? Waiting on my people. I appreciate everybody's patience. You know how it goes. Let me know if you can hear me, Mom Life Love, so I can get a clear understanding early on as to what I'm dealing with here. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in. Miss Kim, you see I got your tweet up on the screen. I hope you don't mind. Just waiting on a few people. I know that there was a couple of people waiting on me. I want to do them right by having a little bit of patience here. If you're in the replay, I'm going to try to put a timestamp in the comment. But otherwise, you can just fast forward on through. Fast forward on through. Let's see. I'm waiting on Priscilla. I saw JC. Waiting on her. I think I saw Missy. We good now, Priscilla? Okay. I'm still missing a couple people, but you know, we got to keep the show rolling. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm so thankful that you are hanging with me. I apologize for the technical issues. I was trying to use my phone with this software for the first time, and that didn't work, apparently. So, yeah, let me do my hello world, welcome, 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 or welcome back. I'm Goddess Dawn. It's Thursday, September 3rd, 2020, and I'm live, and I'm on that late night tip. I'm in LA, so it's still 10 minutes till midnight. So technically, it's still Thursday for me, and I'm hanging on to it because, you know, time does fly. Yeah, I'm a night owl, definitely. JC found me. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me, JC. I appreciate you. Okay, so it's a lot going on, you guys. It's a lot going on. And I'm just here to catch up on things, see what you guys are up to. We have a hearing tomorrow in R. Kelly's appeals case. Does anybody think he has a shot in hell to get his bond? I say no. I say no way, Jose. Priscilla says it's 2:47 in Florida. Child. Yeah, you like me. I typically wake up at like 2. You know, sometimes I just kind of wake up and then I'm up for a minute. I haven't been to sleep yet though. And tomorrow's Friday, full day tomorrow too. But yeah, I don't think he has a shot. I'm very curious to hear what this oral argument is going to be about, for them to have actually gone to the Second Circuit District, U.S. District of Appeals in New York to get this guy his bond. They want this guy out. You know, I just feel like, why are they wasting so much energy on this when they need to be putting it into his defense? Not that I care. If you guys see my avatar, let me see here. Let me get this thing right. I want you guys to see my expression. This is my expression, you guys, when I'm looking and listening to these YouTubers. What's really going on? Tell me. I get anybody want to join this live? I can send you the link. And Miss Kim, you can join whenever you're ready. Look, I haven't done that before yet, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm literally sitting here trying to figure out how to get this banner off my screen. Sorry for the dead air. Priscilla said, do you think the Fun Feds was a setup? The Fund the Feds? I don't know what Fund the Feds is. You might have to call in or join the live, honey. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this thing off of here. If I don't figure it out, I'll leave it alone. That's so weird. Okay. Oh. JC said they're just earning their money. Okay, Kim, it's all good. Yeah, I have said this over and over again that I do feel people are on the payroll. I was venting on my last live. If you guys missed that, because it didn't get a lot of traction because I made it private after the fact. And then I guess by the time I made it public again, YouTube was like, you need to sit on the bench. Nikki gets bells. Nikki 6 in the building. It's so good to see you. I have like a partially written email in my drafts for you. I'm working on it. It's a lot. It's real and it's deep. So just, your patience is appreciated. So Priscilla says, fuck the feds tattooed across forehead. Oh yeah, the guy. So yeah, they're saying the guy who beat up R. Kelly had fuck the feds tattooed on his forehead, and he, sounds like some Aryan guy. Do you guys buy that story? That's the thing. Do you really buy the story that he was really attacked? So he's just laying there, his cell door, or is there a cell door? I don't know, but he's just vulnerable to anyone just approaching him and stomping his head in at any given moment. Is that how that works? JC says, I had an issue with an ex, had to get a lawyer. My lawyer knew his and laughed. He said he would be making a few calls. Lawyer would charge my ex for every one of them, a whole hour. Yeah, those lawyers aren't cheap. JC said it was faked. It was faked. I believe it was a staged event. I do. Yeah, we're going to call it a Jussie Smollett. He pulled a Jussie Smollett, and I'm seeing right through it. These people out here protesting or marching, rally, whatever you want to call that. This is all con artistry at its worst. Everybody involved, who's ever named you're hearing, I'm telling you this. All the people mixed up in this madness are, how do you say? They're in that for a reason, because there's a certain energy level that attracts each other, that attracts itself, and it builds and it grows. And that R. Kelly, it stems from R. Kelly. R. Kelly is dirty, he's nasty, he's shady, he's shisty, he's grimy. I'm not saying he probably has some good qualities. Look, I saw the videos of him, with the birthday cake in the kitchen with the girls. And, he seemed like a genuinely good time kind of guy if he was just a regular old guy. And I want to also address the fact that people want to continuously say, oh, there's nothing wrong with having a younger girlfriend if you're an older guy. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not criminal. And see, that's where people like to misconstrue the facts of the cases here, because we're not talking about an older man dating younger women. We're talking about an older man raping, molesting, abusing underage girls and boys, probably. So all of that younger man or younger woman, older man, or even vice versa, that's not the issue at hand here. It's not even a relevant conversation to have with this. Yeah, he likes young girls in public. He likes them 18 and over. In private and on video, he likes them young, underage. This is a known thing. There are people who live in Chicago or have lived in Chicago during that era of his greatness, if you want to call it that, and they have stories. They have stories, man. JC said it's theater. You're absolutely right, it's theater, JC. And I'm going to tell you this. I wouldn't put past none of these people to be conspiring behind the scenes, behind the curtain. We've already gotten dropped audio, leaked audio, of people, even on this side, conspiring behind the scenes, plotting and planning and trying to do this to this one and that one. And it's total theater, just like JC says. It rivals Shakespeare at this point. And I just don't, it's entertaining because really, I don't really give a damn. But it just bothers me too at the same time because, like, I just feel like if you're supporting R. Kelly, that means you support the shit that he's being accused of, and that you're okay with that. You're okay with these YouTubers, these males mostly, who, while they're campaigning that they support women, that they lift women up, and they're there to protect women, at the same time, they're dogging women out, dogging them out in comments of different posts on their platforms, when someone doesn't agree or when someone seems to be challenging them to the point where they feel defensive and they don't know where else to go with it but down and dirty. So I'm just curious as to how y'all think. I mean, is it just pure entertainment? My issue sometimes too is there's sometimes too much being said out here. And this trial, none of these trials have even started. They haven't selected any jury yet. So we don't know who's listening and who will be on the jury, if they're going to be affected by anything. And also, we don't want a mistrial because some information came out that shouldn't be out. And maybe, the defense will finally get some sense about them and start actually doing legal work. Right now, I feel like they're just skating around it. They're just, basking in the limelight that they're getting off of R. Kelly's name, just like everybody else who's supporting him. That's all these people are doing. I wouldn't doubt if they are all in it for the cash and they have a big pot of gold behind the curtain that they share, a big pie that they each take slices out of, however you want to call it. I find it very curious too that these people who support R. Kelly, don't they seem to be kind of like sexually driven, like hypersexual, maybe, is that the name? Seems like there's a lot of sexual activity. There's a lot of sex talk. I had something I wanted to play. Let me see if I can find the, it was a short video. I didn't mark the timestamp for it, but it's a short video. And it just really baffled me, some of the stuff I heard coming out this person's mouth. So let me see something here. So how you guys doing though? I know it's early in the morning for some of you guys, and you guys probably have to get up early maybe. Mom Life Love said that whole saga is a big mess. It is a big mess. All that betrayal. It is definitely is definitely like Shakespeare. But it's very indicative of YouTube. Well, at least for this sector, R. Kelly. And this is why I try to fly above. I try to tap on into different things here. Like, I know R. Kelly is kind of that ever running string through this channel, you know, with the commentary. But, you know, I try to get around it as much as I can. You notice I haven't been coming back with each and every motion, because some of these motions aren't even worth addressing, honestly. His attorneys are, they leaving a lot at the table. They just really aren't, to me, doing the job, and which again is fine by me. I'm good with that. Now I'm going to put the link, so if somebody wants to join this live, but I've never done this before, so if I hang up on you or something, it ain't my fault. There's the link. You can join the live and, you know, express yourself a little bit. I'm happy to share my platform. I'm commenting on my video, so let Missy know I'm back live. She's probably up. All right. So yeah, we're talking about this YouTube mess. It is a big mess. And again, I don't get it. I just don't understand why even talk about people like I'm talking about them. Yeah, I'm talking about them too. Like targeting them in my video by putting them in my comment, like, oh, you guys are doing this and that. I don't know what these people are doing. We don't know what's really going on, do we? We don't. It's all just going to play out, though. We're going to find out, because 2020 has proven to be a year of exposing. People getting exposed left and right. And I'm here for it. There's no worries as long as you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. I'm just looking for this video so I can let you guys hear something. Huh. Okay. So, Miss Kim, have you dropped and disappeared on me? Priscilla, you don't want to join the live? There's a link in there if one of y'all want to come through. You just click the link. I'm hold on. I'm listening to something so I could try to. Oh, it says you're backstage. I'm sorry. I was looking at my phone, y'all. I just kind of zoned out. I was listening to something because it was some good audio. I might have to bring it in a separate video. I'm not going to do that to y'all. Okay, let me look and see here what I need to do. It says you're backstage. Let me find backstage and get you on, sis. Hold on. Okay. So, Kim, did you leave? Because I don't see you anywhere. Try it again if so. No, don't say it's okay. Come through. What are you saying, Priscilla? Sent PJ's lean. What does that mean? I'm so confused. So, yeah, again, we were talking about R. Kelly, talking about the fact that he has this hearing tomorrow. One of his attorneys has an oral argument before the court. They're appealing his bond in the official appeals court because they are sick of Judge New York shutting them down time after time. They feel like it's injustice. They feel like she has a bias against him. Not that she's an actual credible judge who might know a little bit about what she's doing, might be a little bit well read and up on things, you know. I find it really just sad that people continue to spew this stupid narrative that he's being done wrong. He's being done wrong. Not that he's done anyone else wrong, that he's getting his just, that it's karma or his just, you know, all around being accountable and being held accountable. You cannot continue to do dirt without at some point paying the price. That's just the bottom line. Period. The end. That just reminds me too, like I always say, everything is happening in spirit first, right? Before we see this thing play out in life, the battle is happening. The things are happening behind the scenes. And it's funny when I see people and hear people, especially here on YouTube, and they're trying to give people advice, but they never include the spirit. Everything is external. Get that bag. Go find you a partner so you can have somebody in your life, you know, till the day you die. But you have to include spirit. When you counsel people, you have to include what's going on inside because it is the first thing at the door. Okay, Kim says she's backstage. Let me try this again. Hold on, Kim. And it's telling me ain't nobody here. Okay. Don't leave, Kim. Girl, I don't know. We just gonna have to mess around with this after this because I can't find you. It's telling me I don't have. You're not showing up. My bad. Okay, Priscilla, don't worry about it, boo. You talking about your own PJs. Okay, I got you. Don't worry about it. Shout out to whoever is hanging out with us in the bushes. Good morning to you. It's legit after midnight for me. So it's Friday. Happy Friday to you. Yes. It's also Labor Day weekend. Yes, to that. I have Monday off as well. I've been working from home pretty much almost all this week into next week. So yeah, life is good in this moment. How's everybody doing? Priscilla says she's gaining more COVID weight. Just made scrambled eggs with cheese. Get it. Nikki, I'm here listening while I also Google GERD. Been having severe heartburn that's causing pneumonia. What? No. I don't know what GERD is. I guess I have to Google it too. Please take care of yourself. All the little remedies that we heard of about clearing yourself up, like the boiling the lemon and orange rinds and putting your face over the steaming, yourself with that. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me know you're still here. But yeah, I'm just really not here with much of an agenda. I have a couple things jotted down, but I was really here just to see what you guys thought about this hearing that's in the morning. If you remind me, let me actually make a note. Let me make a note to put the link in my community channel on my, what is it called? Community page. So it'll be easy to find. It's at 10 a.m. I think that's Eastern time. So for me, I think that's 7 a.m. All right. JC said, I have GERD as well. Oh, she said it's reflux. I woke up after aspirating stomach acid into my lungs a couple of times before medication. Terrifying. Oh, wow. That sounds scary. You got to figure out how to prevent that. What is causing it? Get to the root of it. But before all that, like I always say, take some breaths. There's a thing, called a body scan, it's like a spiritual MRI where you sit comfortably and, look, I have some meditations. I'm going to try to come back this coming Sunday with a new one. But you sit quietly and comfortably and you just breathe through your nose, even your exhales, because I'm reading books now. I'm reading on this breathing, and they're saying that your mouth breathing, even exhaling, is not even as beneficial as breathing through your nostrils. So breathing through your nostrils in and out. So we can even do that right now together. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose, but you're going to breathe it in as deep as you can, and you're going to release it. Let's do 3 of those. Just a little bit of clearing, There's different rhythms to breathing that affect different things. You can lose weight by breathing a certain way for a certain amount of time after every meal. You can heal certain things within yourself. Nikki, I hope you mean laughing. Otherwise, I need you to call me after this. But we're breathing and we're having our eyes closed. And the more you do those deep breaths, the lighter you'll feel, especially if you can manage to combat the things that are going to try to take over your thoughts. They're like gnats. These energies come in and they want to distract you, but you have to breathe through it. Just keep, just have patience with yourself. It might take a few times, more than a few times even. But once you get into that rhythm, that's why I do this. I coach this for people. So when you're breathing and you're got your eyes closed, and you want to focus on your body, on your inner body, your insides. So that light that's within us, some of us like a flicker, some of us like a flame, some others of us like a big flashlight or a skylight. But there is a light. And as you breathe and imagine that light growing as big as it can get, coming even out of your pores, out of your breaths, then you imagine letting that light scan your body from head to toe. So you imagine the scan of light scanning you. And whatever you know is wrong, if you know there's certain things going on with your digestion, with your lungs, whatever it is, you imagine that light healing it by just hovering over it, and whatever organ it is or muscle that's aching, you can let that light just course through your bloodstream. And that's just clearing it. Just imagine that light just healing everything as it's passing through. And as you do that on a consistent basis, on a daily basis, and you believe that, because it is possible to heal yourself, 11 months they say it takes for total healing. Your body knows how to heal itself. You just have to work with spirit. Doctors are good. I mean, definitely want to have, get checked and make sure things are what they are. But you can do things yourself. You really can. But people like me, they help with these things. Yes, we do. I've seen miracles take place firsthand. It's so funny how we sometimes do a lot to make something happen for ourselves, when really the key to it all, we have it in our hand all the time. The whole time we have the key. But we're out here looking, searching, looking under rocks, calling out to let us in or let us out, whatever it is for you. And you have the key the whole time. Just ask God to tell you where's the key. Let me find my key. Tell me where my key is at. Man, I feel bad, Kim. I really wanted to, but you can call Kim. You can call the phone, the number that you have, not the 888 number, but the actual phone number. If you want to call in, you can do that way. So let's see. We were talking about R. Kelly and his hearing tomorrow. We were talking about these cuckoo YouTubers out here trying to fool people in order to, just get cash from people. Really, they're out here making it seem like they beefing with each other. They're probably all best friends, huh? All just know each other. They go to, each other's functions for different birthdays for the kids and all that. These people are trying to fool us, but I see it. I see all of it. My third eye is wide open. Telling you right now, don't believe the hype. The more I look at these videos and listen to these people, I start to feel like a real sucker. Like, don't these people feel stupid? Listening and following people, giving them money and keeping them. These men are horrible. They talk horribly to women. There's that one whose eyes are really far apart. I heard him say that he respects women and he puts, he's a protector of women. But He came in my chat earlier in 2019 and started calling me every B name and every MF and everything in the book. God is still on live. Who's on my line?
Can you hear me?
God is still on live. Who's on my line?
This is Kim.
What's happening, Kim?
Hey.
We got Miss Kim on the line. What's happening, sis?
How you guys doing? I'm not able to see the chat while I'm talking to you guys.
That's all right. I'll keep you posted.
Okay. I love you all, and I thank you all for spending time with us tonight in the chat, and I greatly appreciate every last one of you.
Shout out to that. Same here. Ditto. So you probably know more than me. We're talking about this YouTube stuff. And did I miss anything? I've been kind of offline today. For sure, I didn't watch a thing. So I don't know if I missed anything. But we're talking about the fact that the more I watch and listen, the more stupid I feel. So, but I am curious. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. It's just, well, my opinion. It's been the same old back and forth. I mean, first with the P-High Enterprise, and that's what I call them. And to me, it's just a show. It's to put on. I believe that they are, if not all of them, I believe majority of them are friends offline. And I don't know, I believe a few, if not more than a few, are definitely connected with one of them lawyers. And it is some money behind it. And whatever kind of money it is worth them acting a donkey's ass. And I have all kinds of conspiracy theories behind what their agenda is and motive when it comes. I know it ain't got nothing to do with R. Kelly. That's what I do know.
Right.
I don't believe they give a fuck about his ass at all. I believe it's just all to make his shit worse anyway, purposely. Whether it's the lawyer's agenda, because he owe money, I don't know what it is, but it's something personal. Every time we got a court date coming up, if y'all guys notice, every time this fool got a court date coming up, whether it get pushed back or not, it's a dramatic mess going on that side. It's something, it'd be random shit like this alleged attack. Greenberg can't, but he didn't immediately make a clap back or a comment or a tweet or whatever you want to call it. I knew it was some sneaky shit going on because he loves to say something every time. He took almost a day to say something to go on court TV. Then he sees straight through his lies all the time. He got the line talking about I kept sitting on the side of the bed. Then he come back and say he was in the bed asleep. Then you got Cocaine Becker bitch that comes on, excuse my language, y'all, because she think don't nobody remember. No, that she was at the matching parties too back at the first trial when he got acquitted with the little underage babies in the matching party for the celebration. She think don't nobody remember that. No, we know. People like us don't forget, and we got it's open record and articles about her being. I seen the pictures. They was younger. Anywho, she not credible. She get to use all these dramatic words saying that the man came busting in, stomping him, calling him racial slurs and all this mess. She said that R. Kelly had an issue with this alleged guy. You know, at first they said he was a KKK. Now he's a thug or something. And an ink pen. I don't know if they what he doing, being an equalizer, Denzel Washington, like, come on now. He was on the telephone outside of Kelly's cell saying that he was going to get him, and R. Kelly reported him because he's in fear of his life. She going to say R. Kelly a big teddy bear ain't a fighter. She a damn lie. This man been assaulting people, men, women, kids, and boys and girls. And she up here telling these damn lies, and then she gonna turn around. This is what she does. I be listening and paying attention to key words. She turned around and said, don't get me wrong, his charges are serious and real and would make the next person understandably uncomfortable. She said, but if people could just set that aside and think about humanity and know that he has feelings too. Well, he should have thought about humanity and feelings when he did what he did to these. What about the victims and the babies? Did he ever think about their fucking feelings and humanity? No, he did not. He did things that's so unspeakable. And Dubai don't even want him over there. And they really take stuff to a higher level.
So do
and
they
if they don't
eat,
want
do
his
they
ass
ever?
over there, you know he's past dirt low. No earthly good.
Not no earthly good.
I'm sorry, I had to get that out of my chest. Now, back to the positivity. I think it's get brought out. I think the feds know the truth. And they just, to me, they just up in the ante, taking it to the next level of trying to get him out. But they just, what I don't understand is, why are they out there cussing, disrespecting women, people that don't agree? I mean, I don't get it. And then Greenberg confirmed it. Oh, they were outside of my office, to be honest. It was on I was right across the street from me. Oh, well, then you just confirmed that you in behind orchestrating and scheduling these so-called satanic rants or rallies or marching, whatever they're doing out there. I don't know. But Greenberg gonna say, that's what they supposed to do. He kept saying that. That's what they supposed to do. What do you mean that's what they supposed to do? Then you orchestrated on that. Oh my goodness, y'all. I was almost about to make a YouTube channel when I realized I did that's on the list and a weekend ended with the other people saying save the babies. Oh my goodness, how much disrespectful can that be? I cried, I got upset, I had to take a walk. I was shaking. I called God is down because I needed somebody to calm me down. And I had to actually do a meditation and pray and turn my life back over to God because I was so close to dear devil for R. Kelly and Greenberg's rear end. I really was. I was going to see a whole other side of me. I was going to be a whole different Miss Kim.
Ooh, child. Don't let them take you there, though.
Home. I was looking ghetto.
You can use my platform, but we could do the avatar thing, honey.
I was so upset with Devontae. I watched her live. I dropped my phone. That's how emotional I got worked up. I just cried so hard. And
why don't you?
I know that baby went lying.
Kim.
I know she went lying. I was looking at her eyes and tell that girl went lying.
Kim. Why don't you fill me in on remember when you were saying Javante was talking about the Aaliyah thing?
Oh yeah. She mentioned in the live that R. Kelly was on that island when she did the video. See, this is my theory, and it's a missing piece, y'all. Now, I know some people think I think in left field, but when we found out that Barry Hankerson, he orchestrated and set that up to get her out there by herself, rushed her out there, got to do this part of the video, got her out there by herself. I was putting the 1 and 1 together to get 2. They said she jumped. She was in a rush. She wanted to leave. So, like I did my part. I'm ready to go home. And that's what some of the old interviews, like with people that was there and the survivors and all that said.
Well,
Javante mentioned in the live that R. Kelly had property and stuff in him in Aaliyah's name. That I don't know if that's part of some of her royalties and assets and stuff that's still in legal battle, because when I was Googling about Barry Hankerson mess and about that book that's supposed to come out in October, that this author has coming out saying that Barry Hankerson he took all the royalties. It wasn't, he the one threw $3 million at her mom. I thought that the parents had it. It was Barry Hankerson took what is it called, power of attorney over everything, and he was the one that was selling her music, making up fake accounts, disguising his voice with people to the highest bidder, to other celebrities. Woo! A lot of her stuff and everything was still in legal battle. Now they found out that he's a fraud and he blow up cars too. he does a lot of things, and his 2 sons also been part of sex trafficking and RICO.
Barry Hankerson?
They caught RICO charges. But
wait. Kim, are you talking about Barry? No, it's okay. Are you talking about Barry Hankerson?
Yes, it came out that he got her out there to do it herself. That like a setup. Like that's why I believe that's why it wasn't an accidental death. It was, to me, I think it was a murder. I believe that.
You know,
I believe it.
Wow.
When she said that R. Kelly was on that island, I said that explains why she was in a rush to go back.
See, but the story goes that she was rushing back for Dame, wasn't it? Because he supposedly...
Well, she was with Dame and Dash.
He was there? I thought he wasn't there.
Yeah, she dated him. She was with
No.
him.
I mean...
I genuinely think that he loves her.
No, but I mean, there physically on the island.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think he was, because that's the story that I remember, is that she was trying to get back to him and he had guilt about that. Not to say that what you're saying ain't probably the truth, because that theory sounds about right in my book.
I didn't know if Damien was on the island with her or not. I didn't ever find that out.
I don't think so, because he has a certain guilt. So. He has a guilt about it.
That's why he was messed up mentally.
Right. Like, mm-hmm.
From what they were saying, this how Barry Henderson set it up, that nobody that, like her brother was not there. I seen his old interview. Allegedly her mom was in the hospital getting eye surgery. I don't know how true that is. And the dad was in the hospital because he had a stroke. So he was able to get her, but basically by herself. Because she called her brother to go with her, and he's like, he told her that she didn't have to go if she really didn't want to, because she had just came flying in from somewhere else. But I don't know if it was her working on one of the movies or something. And I've seen that old interview, and I'll find it and send it to you. It was Mary J. Blige, it was her brother, and two of the people, the choreographer, got interviewed. I don't know if it was Entertainment Tonight, but one of the old interview people or Dateline, somebody interviewed them, and that was actually there, and it was something, and it was also somebody that claimed they went to the wreck site where the plane had crashed, and they got on the scene. It took them 40 minutes or 20 minutes to get there. Whatever the emergency team people, wherever they located on the island, was kind of a distance. It was a young black boy. If you really pay attention to his body language and his tone of voice, he was everything. And he kind of like stopped and, came to a pause. And he said that one of the people on the plane was alive. He didn't say if it was a male or female. And he said they lived about 15 minutes, whatever, until the actual medical team people came, like emergency or whatever, and flew them to the nearest hospital off island, I guess, I'm assuming. And he didn't ever say what that person said. He said he held hands with somebody he said how they were spread it apart. But he never said like the conditions of how they were. But from what I'm ordered this book, and I think it's gonna be another good book, very detailed, and it comes out October 2nd, I believe. And it said that the evidence at the site of where the plane crashed shouldn't have caused the damage of the deaths of the people on the plane. I don't know how true that is. I know in Detroit, when it happened, it was rumors in the Detroit streets that she had a hole in her head, that it wasn't from like none of the parts of the plane or anything like that, like the rubbish or anything. So I don't know, and if it is details and it's true and it come out that the cause of death was something else, that means who did it? Who was on that plane and who did it?
Ooh, we need to do a book reading with this book. I need to do my first.
I wrote it down. I got it written down. The name of it and the heart.
That might be my membership thing, Priscilla. The reading of this book.
But it would explain Damon Dash to me like a mental breakdown. It would Because we don't know what she told him when she called him and said, like, hey, I'm getting up out of here. She might have called him and been like, this nigga on this island, I'm ready to go. And he probably was like, come, fast as you can. Just get everything and get out of there.
So
ain't no telling.
Are there receipts? Are there receipts of him being on that island when she was there to recording Rock the Boat?
You know what? I don't know. I'm just going off of what Javante had mentioned in our video on Instagram. And
so we need to talk to Javante. That's what you.
I just believe. I might be naive of me, and it's not because I want to, like kind of be one-sided because I just want to nail this guy. No, but I wasn't even expecting for her to say that. I was listening to her when she said it. That's when I dropped the phone because it was like a shock. It was, and I never met that girl. It was just, she's her spirit and energy. It touches around the world to me like Nipsey. It just touched me. It was very touching.
Oh, I know. I did a whole reading with her. And I'm gonna tell you some funky stuff. Definitely some funky stuff around her passing. She saw a vision of it herself when she was alive. I remember a video where she actually described flying and then there's a bright light and then like this haunting dream she had, but she said it was beautiful. She said it was a beautiful vision.
Yep.
But if indeed that nigga was on that island with her when she was filming Rock the Boat prior to her death on that plane, he is gonna have to answer for that. What the hell were you doing there? What were you doing there? Was he stalking her? Was he harassing her the way he's been doing all these girls? Is coercing her?
Was he there? Was she supposed to? Was that during the first trial?
She passed in what, 2001?
Did he have a fear that she was going to testify?
She died in 2001, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2001, he was being heavily investigated. His indictment came down in 2002, but he knew it was coming. So I would say that if that was the case, he definitely was looking at her like a threat, and she was getting bigger and bigger, and her word would have meant something.
Oh, you better know it. It would have. Oh yeah, baby, it would have been over. The name of the book, if you guys don't remember or have it, it's titled "A Case for Murder." The case murder for Aaliyah, and it's supposed to come out next month. I mean, in October. I'm sorry, guys, in October. Excuse me. And
that's next.
I was the
that's
first
next month.
Person in researching.
Isn't that next month? October?
Yeah, October the 2nd is supposed to come out.
Okay. That might be a book reading. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
That would be good because I said I wanted to start doing some of those too. Okay. Well, you know what? That right there, though, I can't even get off of this because now I'm imagining this motherfucker stalking her. And his old raggedy goons that he has with him, old stank asses, like they don't even have the privilege of being in her vicinity, let alone breathing the same air, even on the damn island. That just sickens me.
Yeah, it really does. And I think this, you know what, you guys, I was paying attention. This wasn't just a Lifetime docuseries before that came out. When they start playing all of Aaliyah's videos, all of a sudden, like bringing up old interviews, I said, they're not bringing up Aaliyah's name for nothing. It's not an anniversary date. Why is they bringing it up? When he got actually picked up by the feds, they brought her up again. You just start seeing it all on social media. A lot of Aaliyah's videos, a lot of old interviews before and after her demise. And I was like, they're going to charge him with her. She's getting brought into this new case, in some kind of way. I really believe when we said it's deeper than we know, I believe it's a homicide somewhere, and this might be it.
Well, the feds could find out for sure if they have already. I feel like we need to send an email. We need to send an email.
The feds been said that from the first.
Send an email, Priscilla. Send an email to what's her name? And which case are we talking about here? Is this attached to? Is this New York? or Illinois?
Yeah, it would be New York.
Yeah, so that's which prosecutor is that? Crow? Angel Crow.
I have no idea.
I know. Angel Crow.
I know Crow didn't have no jurisdiction. I don't even know. I don't know.
She's in New York. She's the New York prosecutor. There's
prosecutor. Okay, them our guys.
Yeah.
On our side.
That's right.
But you know what?
We need to send them an email. Let them know. Look up the records. See if R. Kelly was on that dang island. We need to figure this out.
When you guys Google Barry Hankerson, and then you Google like the shit that he did, I got it all saved and notes written down in the articles and actual. It's a lot of information out there about him. He's a bad actor, and he blow up cars too. He's a bad actor. Gladys Knight don't even speak of. She says she don't even speak about him. He just was a bad guy. So I don't know. You know, he's a crook, a fraud. He's something else too as well, and his two boys. And it's something else. I also think that when Damon Dash was on the reckoning, and he was dressed a certain way. See, Damon Dash, he probably legally can't say anything, but he made this subliminal message, and he got his point across. And he showed up with the dog, and he was dressed in the shorts, the khaki shorts, and the white, button-up shirt. And they asked him, why did he come with the dog? What did that mean? He said, what this dog represents, what I'm saying, what it means. And they probably real nervous right now. He said, everybody think I'm crazy when it comes to Aaliyah. He said, I'm still in therapy. And he said, from the things that she did share, because she didn't share everything. But he said, I'm fucked up. And he said, but yeah, I'm better now. And I know he admit whatever he knows. I don't know if he know about R. Kelly on that island. Maybe R. Kelly was dressed that way. I don't know. But he did give Aaliyah a dog. And that dog that he had on record, it was the same dog that he gave her when she got interviewed, when she said that he gave her a puppy, when he run around wearing Mickey Mouse, they need to sue his ass, destroying their brand and name, acting like cartoon characters is pedophilia. It just don't make no sense. And they don't. And that baby did not look happy. And none of the pictures she took with him over the course that he was messing with her. If you look in her eyes, that baby did not look happy at all. No way, no how.
He probably stank.
And you know what else I think that he is? He's a jealous-hearted, hating-ass bastard. He don't like it when the girls survive and still pursue their dream and they live in their best, great, wonderful, extravagant life. He don't like that.
He don't like a lot of things, but
I don't think he appreciated too, because it's ridiculous. And there's also he got a spiritual war going on as well too. He's dealing with a lot, and he's so eager to get out. That's what I don't understand. I know if they let him out. I want to know if they let him out. Where would he go to? Is it something that he want to try to hide that he know that they ain't found yet? That really nailed the coffin, or what? That's what I want to know. I want to know, what is he trying to itch his ass to? He got ants in his hands. He just got to get out. And I want to know, what's the urgency? What is the urgency?
He don't want to be in jail. He's used to doing what he want to do. He's used to doing what he want to do. He used to having orgies first thing in the morning. What I'm saying? And he's going to go to the studio. Then, who knows? But he don't want to be in there. He don't want to be in there.
They're supposed to protect inmates in the luxury. He can't even enjoy.
Enjoy?
What jail or prison that you don't have any kind of luxury or anything to enjoy? And what prison or regular city jail do anybody know where there's no fights or assaults going on? This been going around since before there was anything such of a jail or anything discovered or created or built. This bitch is crazy. She talking about jail period. There's nothing in jail that's enjoyable or no luxury. I don't fuck commissary. That ain't enjoyable either. Your freedom and your religion, everything is put to a test and broken down. You got to be told when to get up, eat, sleep, and everything else. And then you got to deal with the vigilantes up in there. It's stank, it's nasty, it's dirty.
He's right at home. That's what he likes.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. It seems like to me, he could have been turning cartwheels up in there.
Look, I'm gonna tell you,
Brother.
I think he's trying to get to Joy. I think he's trying to do a suicide. Honestly, I keep having thoughts of him and her. I never say this out loud. I never say this, but I keep getting these dark thoughts, and I do think he would be that dirty ass bastard to do something like that.
But you know what? He's selfish and narcissistic like that. He's worse than a narcissistic person. He would rather kill himself than to face his victims. He would rather die and take that shit to his grave. He would do something self-centered and selfish like that. He'll be like, before I'll never apologize and I'll never face y'all. I will take myself out. But my thing is not hard to do. But you know what? If it ain't your time to go, it ain't your time to go, baby. Because the Lord will keep your ass here 100 years until he thinks it's time for you to face the music. And then after that, you can go on to the glory.
He ain't going on no glory.
Nope.
Listen,
his glory.
They want to. Kim, they want to know the name of that book again. What's the name of the book?
It is called.
And the author, if you have that. Somebody, okay, Priscilla, can you type this?
I'm opening my book back up because I wrote it all down.
But yeah, I do believe that, Nikki. I see you saying that you think that too. What's up, Renash? Man, it's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm trying to look at her. Can you move, Princess?
Welcome back.
Darling.
So this book is coming out next month. I'm gonna have to get my hands on it.
Okay. I'm almost to the page, and my cat moved out of the way.
You gotta throw the cat. That's what
she had a baby this morning on me, guys.
One baby?
Yeah, the other two didn't make it.
Oh.
And she's like, and she's so sweet. I was trying to fix my coffee, and I could swear she could say right now, and I was like, okay.
She just had a baby this morning. Where's the baby?
She just got done feeding her. I believe it's a girl.
I'm like, where's the baby?
She put it in my closet.
So sweet. I love it. And yeah, that's where they like to go, in the closet, and they like to have them all buried up in there.
Yeah.
What's good? I've been in here. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't seen you in a minute, so it's good to see you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a reading, Nikki, on this book. I'm gonna do that because this book sounds like it's gonna be good. I've been waiting on a good one, and it's gonna be new too. So I'm gonna see if I can get an advanced copy.
The author's name down. Okay, the name of the book is called "A Case Murder for Aaliyah Files." That's what
a case murder.
Called.
Say it one more time.
A case for murder, Aaliyah Files. That's what's the name of it.
Okay, a case for murder, Aaliyah Files. Yeah. And you have the author.
Now I'm trying because I know I had did an update on that author in that book. So let me write. I'm looking through this book is damn near full because I rewrote some more stuff because he did an interview. I don't know if it was All Viral Access Media or BuzzFeed or was it one of those other, but he did an interview and I had listened to it and I wrote some more stuff down about it. But I have it. But if you type that in, it'll pull it up. And
okay, Priscilla got it. Thank you, Priscilla.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sis.
Okay, so you just blew your little cover, but I love that name.
What his book say?
I love that name, Ree. Come back as that, Ree. I'm just messing with you. That's a perfect name, though. What'd you say, Kim? I'm sorry.
I wonder will that book give details? He said he's going to insert copies of court paper, documents and shit and some things that he can't put in there. But yeah, that's something else.
This book gonna be good.
I believe so. And guess what? Jaguar Wright. She mentioned R. Kelly even 10 years ago in interviews, and her words are the exact same words to this day current. Her story has never changed.
Oh, I believe that. I believe
seen a lot of her old videos, and she said this exact. She said she was going to middle schools in Philadelphia, not high schools, middle schools.
I think
that's like 12 years old and up.
Yeah, I think that she's becoming a little, I mean, I don't want to say she's becoming unhinged, but I think when you go at somebody or people for that long and publicly, like sometimes there ain't nowhere else to go but crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to say that, I'm not trying to disrespect. I, 100% I'm behind her truth. I believe her. And I feel like I hope she keeps going with it. And yeah, for sure.
I believe her too. I think it's a lot to do with it. When I look at her eyes, I don't think she's ready and got 100% strength like she thought she did, because she still has a long way to go with her healing and becoming better. But I think in time she will. Maybe she's just thinking that she got to do it, that she might not have time. She said her next step is people will be getting arrested and going to court. That's what she mentioned. She said she couldn't say names, but she know the groups themselves. She said possible. She said she wasn't there, but she was, I don't know, these people talked to her, the victim, but the roots themselves was a part of 5. She said the word 5 alleged rapes on tour buses.
Ooh.
So she said that don't be surprised if she said now it's time to take it to court. She ready to start, whether she got to be a witness or whether she to testify on the victim's behalf, or if I guess her own situations that she endured herself. And she was saying that she knows she did a lot of messed up things in her life that she's not proud of. She did a lot of reckless stuff to herself. So she owned up to her wrongdoings and her faults and where she went wrong. But I don't know. I think it's because of the death threats getting out of hand. She starts naming people names like that was threatening her. I can't remember their names. She was like, threaten me again, there's gonna be a problem. It was like they, her and everything else. But nobody has came out and said that she was lying to people that she's accusing of certain things. No, none of them. They just saying she crazy. So it makes me wonder, like what's y'all acting kind of shying away a little bit as far as the men.
Are you serious? She would have been getting sued to, with all the slander.
And nobody, and Talkin, he ain't said, he been like a church mouse a little bit.
Okay. So we got,
and he had, and she said she don't care if he did it or if he didn't. She loves him.
We got talk in the chat though. We still on this Aaliyah. Our world really is just R. Kelly. I put on the screen. Reed said he wants out to intimidate his witnesses, and you know what? I forgot to mention that.
For Joy, though. I really do.
I do too. I do too, and Azriel, because we saw what's going on, and people want to say that her dad is behind that. Like seriously, like he's going to put his family in danger.
Fans done broke it down with phone signals.
Oh yeah, they got all the pings and the
they
things.
They got emails and text messages. They even know when the man that Google how to blow up the car. Even though he caught himself on fire, but they got the time. They don't that kind of detail. It's not no false info. I don't think I can't see no feds sitting around at a round table. We gonna make up some false details, y'all, and make up these false ass cell numbers and shit.
No.
But what I don't get is why are they holding these people in jail? If you know these John Russell and these other 2 assailants or whatever you want to call them, if they had enough balls knowing that this is still an ongoing case and investigation, if they had enough balls to jump in front of the cameras and still do dirty work, that's like mafia type shit. Even though they fucked up, though, they would never make it in a they would never be a main boss. But if they had enough balls to try to still do janky, dangerous stuff, they don't need to be let out.
Look, I'm gonna tell you why they out. Because the feds, because they're being watched, obviously, and let them further incriminate themselves and Sylvester. Let them loose.
I just don't want none of the victims to be coming up. I don't want nobody to come up dead or seriously hurt physically, because you know, but then again, if they been watched, 9 out of 10 is gonna be a sniper somewhere close by. Like, touch me if you want to.
I would hope so. I mean, you know, everybody has to stay in prayer. I mean, I know I continue to talk about God. I know a lot of people don't come over here because I talk about God. I had to figure that out. I'm like, I see y'all. I believe the same thing, y'all. He guilty. Y'all can come over here. I don't bite, but it's all good because I don't need you. Okay. But I'm gonna say that stay prayed up and protected that way. And then, you know, because no weapons, right?
Yep.
Formed against us shall prosper, baby. Yeah. So, all right, Kim. Well, thank you for all of that. What else we got? You had the thing on the people. So what's up with the slide? What is it? The silver fox and the whole that thing. Are we done with that?
Only thing that I saw I did go see Toxic Diamond's video. Oh my God, they had that girl so upset.
Oh, I forgot you hadn't even seen that. You ain't on it. I'm just playing with you.
No, hey, I didn't see what happened before then.
I want to say hey to Classy JTV. Welcome.
I did see the fake apologies to each other with that lady. What's her name? The older one that got little kid voice, sounds like a little girl. They're over there. What's her name? Sylvia. That
we're not saying no names. That's the slide fox. That's the silver fox.
See how much I know about their names and all that shit. Y'all, let me tell you something. I said they apologized today. It was what slide fox, gorilla, and panhandling and somebody else. I said they're gonna be saying fuck you 5 minutes after they get off the line. And I'm looking back, that's exactly what happened. I didn't even go back to the update because I went from laughing. Don't get me wrong, I'll be depressed some days and I get a laugh out of it. But now it's just you can force. You already know what's gonna happen. They is flowers and cupcakes at 9 a.m. 9:10, baby. You already done went on there, they you everything but what your mama and the Lord did.
Kim, you a little thing to be. You got a big, powerful something going on with you. You just tiny. It's just funny to me. I love hearing you go off. Go off, sis. Yeah, I think there are.
I'm being very modest and clean tonight, but you hear me offline, guys.
I've heard you. I know all about it. But yeah, Ree said she with it. God's been good to me. Not too good not to talk about. That's right. That's right.
But I'm glad we're still on the right track and we're still together.
Ringing the bell for Mom Life. Yeah. Yeah, we still hanging. Can't keep me down. No audio issues gonna keep me down. I don't care if whatever is going on. I'm here. I'm still here. I'm just curious to see what this hearing tomorrow is going to be. Like I said, they are saying it's going to be live streamed. So it's going to be a very interesting conversation tomorrow. I guess I should come back tomorrow.
Yeah, because I want to know what's going to happen, what's going on. But I don't feel that he's going to get out. And I think, how lately with him, past year, every time Greenberg try to file a motion and they try to go before the judge, and the prosecutors wait too. They wait for him to come up in there and they have a head buster every time. Oh, Your Honor, this is the reason why. Bam, boom. He got caught up.
Caught up. Ree is asking.
Like, damn, this nigga didn't even tell me.
Read the hearing is said to be at 10 a.m. and I believe it's Eastern. So they're in New York. So
okay.
10 a.m. tomorrow. And I got the link from Farinella, the attorney. It's on his website, actually. He has a couple of different links if you want to do an audio or a video. I think they also have video stream. That's what's going to be interesting. And I hope none of these dumbasses try to put that on they live. Because
they bet not. And you know who would though? The Beehive Enterprise. They would do it. They would do one of them for sure.
that
It's
is,
not.
oh my
Yep.
God.
Two for certain don't do it if they have enough brains to go.
I hope they
listen and
do it. Actually, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and go ahead and play that audio, that live stream.
But you know what? They could try to take all that monkey show out there to New York if they want to, and that's where they ass gonna stay at. I don't think Brooklyn gonna have that bullshit out there as far as them hollering and intimidating people because they not a supporter. I mean, they was about to jump a man. I don't know who live it was on. He was like, well, what about this and that? And what if he's just guilty about one of the girls? The girl's like, you get the fuck from over here talking that shit. And da, 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 da. Wait a minute, you should respect people to agree to disagree. Like, I'm not trying to fight and argue with y'all. They had surrounded them like they was gonna jump the man. I'm like, what the hell?
They probably were. You know, it was funny. Priscilla put in the chat earlier, back to the rally. What did she say? She said the bus. It was the smoke on the baby was smoking on the bus.
Panhandling was no taller than that. That was the funniest thing to me. I said he is really a lucky cunt. This guy, God bless that man. He was not lying when he said that.
Girl, I'm looking for the comment. But yeah, it was a mess. I can't get off of it because they gonna go out there again after his brother. Didn't his brother come out and say,
Yes.
please don't do this for him? Don't do it in front of the MCC.
Yeah, he sure did, and that was Bruce for real. That wasn't no fake ass video. That was a real video, and they talking about some fuck him. They gonna fuck him up. How you gonna say you support him, but you saying fuck his family? Like,
right.
That's not a good look. That's not a good look for his supporters or for him. It's all a mess. But you know what? I also noticed this. My last thing. I be following other cases and other situations, and some of them, like, you know how like we're talking about a case now and everything, and some YouTube bloggers, they get contacted to say, hey, you can't, like, you can't say this, stand up, take the videos down because it's an investigation, you're interfering, or we don't want that information out just now, and they get the green light to go back and talk about, like, the lady that we missing on Mother's Day. But I think the government pick and choose which case can still be talked about publicly. But these people, it's not just being discussed. They're actually asserting themselves and getting involved with people that are actually in this case, like physically.
Yeah.
And that's where I think that when is authorities going to step in and say, hey, you're interfering with an investigation in an open case that's obviously a high-profile case. I'll be like, step outside again. Let me step outside and step on this online again, and you're going to get locked up more time than him, period.
Yeah, but they're being egged on by the defense. That's what I see. I
see it too, and I wish Greenberg would catch a charge, because I don't think that should be legal. I don't even want them to just get this far. They need to go do some shackle up time too. They need to get in some shackles. They need to go ahead and have them orange gloves on when they go in that court, and they need to tell the bailiff or whoever they title are, tell them, come on, rack them up, line them up, and let's go.
That would be something. And that's why Greenberg was so pissed that the prosecutors went and got that bank information for those attorneys. Yeah, because imagine.
He was pissed and nervous.
All of that was from fear. Yeah. He been had his hand in the cookie jar, defense fund cookie jar.
But you know what? They gonna probably say the best for last, baby. They probably like, we're gonna let you work your little ass case with your claim, but just know you gonna get caught next, nigga.
Okay.
They probably got a list out of this world. They probably got a arrest and search warrant list out of this world.
We gonna find out. Listen, I want to play this real quick. Listen to this audio. I think it might be queued up. I'm gonna go back just a few. I always play this guy's audio, but listen to something he says, you guys. I couldn't believe he said this.
Okay.
Hold on, let me take my earplugs. Okay.
Kill me now. Oh. Bitch, because I'm gonna tear you and all your little bitches up in here. Well, shit, but they wouldn't rape you because you might like it.
Did you hear?
Why you not?
Did you hear that? Listen to this. Let me go back again.
Ew, nigga, you a house nigga.
Okay, so this is the YouTuber whose eyes are kind of far apart, and he's with the other YouTuber who somebody just mentioned her in the chat, actually, Priscilla did. And they're together, and he's talking to her, but listen.
What's the difference? I'm not a house nigga. Yes, you is. And you like with me, but they're gonna have your ass cooking. I would have, first of all, I would have been able to enslave me. You're gonna have to rape me or kill me now. Oh. Bitch, because I'm gonna tear you and all your little bitches up in here. Well, shit, but they wouldn't rape you because you might like it. I'm done.
He said they wouldn't rape you because you might like it.
I heard that.
Who says something like that?
Yeah.
Why would you even say something like that? Why?
Oh,
that's what a rapist says.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
I gotta play that again because I had to cue that up. I'm gonna get it out there. I might put this on Twitter because I can't believe this. And she's just like, I'm done. Like it was just some funny joke.
Yeah, kill me now. Oh.
Wait.
I mean, it ain't like nothing.
So basically she said, just rape me or kill me now. And he was like, well, we'll hear what he says.
Yeah, okay. There's nothing wrong with your height. Well, why you bring it up? Y'all know who I'm up here arguing with, right? Y'all black people always gotta have it a certain way. Whoa, what the fuck you mean, massa? Y'all black people do gotta have it a certain way, massa. Shit, I'm a field nigga, you a house nigga. What's the difference? I'm not a house nigga. Yes, you is. And you like with me, but they gonna have your ass cooking. I would have, first of all, been able to enslave me. You're gonna have to rape me or kill me now. Oh. Bitch, because I'm gonna tear you and all your little bitches up in here. Well, shit, but they wouldn't rape you because you might like it. I'm done talking to you. Why are you done talking to me? That's not fair.
Look. So they're talking about slavery and how she's a house nigga because she's lighter than him. I mean, and she's like, you ain't gonna enslave me. You have to rape me or kill me first. And he's like, they're not gonna rape you because you might like it. No, that is not okay mentality to have. Like, come on. That is crazy to me. That's crazy. These people talk like that. That other dude, the other one, I don't want to say their name. He said something about how he sent Kels. I sent Kels pictures of my kids. Yep. Why are you sending this man pictures of your children? Why?
That cult life. They wanna submit. They wanna make an offering. They want whatever. That's what they take one and no one, and they get along game. The pee along game. That's what they are. They hoping and praying that they get grace by him before he take himself under, or their kids. And I think that's some sick, twisted shit. Because now we gotta keep our eyes on them, because they'll be out here stumbling in the streets, raping or assaulting somebody. I wish I would catch me out with my remembering faces and stuff, because I would kick somebody's ass if I find out they touch mine or anything. Which
So Priscilla gave us that again on the chat. So she says, stripper pose, threesomes, date, rape, drugs, baby on board, smoky bus, SMH.
Yep. Bus drivers, most companies, they don't let the woman bring the baby. Nobody got a mask on, COVID-19 everywhere, and God knows anything else that they probably done that had marinating and swapping together and some stuff that's unknown to mankind. And they out there, you know what? I just can't. That was worse than some ignorant shit right there, ghetto shit. I just don't understand.
I don't think any of us do. I think it's good that we don't understand. If I understood this, I would be concerned for myself. I really would.
But I didn't see it, but I see people talking about it, and then they so focused when they said, "Oh, we made the shade room, y'all," And they was like, yeah, it's more negative comments than positive. Well, any attention is better than no attention. No, fool.
But see, let me tell you this. This is why that whole kumbaya situation happened, is because the people watching, the people who didn't participate, who probably were itching to participate, but they didn't want to because they were aligned with other people. So they had to like be loyal. But when that mess popped off like that, even though it was all bad, they saw that as they own, and we need to get over there because the next one we want to be there. I'm telling you, they think that this is high profile visibility for them. So they had to make a decision. We're going to have to make a split. We're going to have to make our decision now, and we're going to get on this train. So that's what they did. And that thing's going to blow up. It's a train wreck. It's going to be a big train wreck.
Because they haven't really been talked about like that until in this last situation.
Right. And that's then coincidentally after that, that's when everybody decides to be friends again and forgive and all of this stuff with all that nasty, raggedy stuff they was doing to each other. That's crazy.
And then trying to justify why they said things about, each other's family and kids and stuff. The other dude in the closet that said that Gorilla said that she was going to spit in his mama's face and do something to his kids. First off, I know words, it's just words or whatever, or YouTube thugging, whatever, but with people constantly saying things, that's not the first person she done said things about people, kids, and their grandmother or their mother, just like panhandling. I think you got to start taking heed to that, keep it tucked in the back of your mind, and don't trust them no further than you see them on that damn screen. And they must, obviously, if that really that type of person, and they're really evil like that, I wouldn't care what kind of apology, or if I'm out of the game with the supporting his slide ass or whatever. But I would not, them kind of people is dangerous. She done repeatedly just said this to even people in her own subscribers. That to me, that's a real evil spirit, a soulless person. Mm-hmm. That's a soulless, heartless person. Why would that? You don't know these people. How can you get this angry with another YouTuber to say what you're gonna do to their kids and their elders and their parents? Like, and then you say, oh well, people should just take me there, and y'all go left or go left. No, they don't justify that. And then that's sick. It twisted. What the kids and their elders got to do with it? Where they come in at?
She's evil.
It's past evil. I will never forget. And if I ever see her, y'all can see me on the news. And I know it wasn't my situation, my kids, but it touched me and pissed me off as if it was. I would never forgive her for what she said and did to grown man and his babies, them babies.
Oh, he probably done already forgave her. He probably done barbecued a steak for her and everything. I mean,
I wouldn't look, because I don't play when it comes to kids. Babies, they don't have nothing to do with it. Babies.
I ain't gonna get riled up over something. Ain't nobody. If that person is gonna be so forgiving and all that with good things to say after that fact, then I'm not gonna bust a blood vessel stressing over that for somebody else.
That's
and they're not doing it.
And they bet I never said nothing about your son or you either. None of y'all, Priscilla, nobody, y'all let me know if somebody messed up.
Oh, they done already tried it. We was on Twitter and everything. My son laughed about it.
I didn't know about Twitter then. I didn't know. I got broken in. At first, I was still scared, intimidated, and timid with Twitter. Now I'll be going.
You do. Yes, you do. You a Twitter warrior now. Official. She official. But yeah, so we've been on an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna call it. I do have work in the morning. I'm gonna come back though. We got that hearing in the morning. Don't forget. I'm gonna write before I log off. I'm gonna put the link in my community on the community tab. I'm working from home, so and actually it's before I even start work. So yeah, I'm gonna be free. You can call me if you want. We could listen. We could have a group listen.
So I'll set my mind because I've been getting up in the mornings now.
Do we need to do a Zoom? Set up a Zoom for the hearing tomorrow? That would be fun.
I'm down for it. Just let me know how to do it.
You need to put my email. I need email addresses. I don't know how to. Some of y'all, I don't have your info, but or I'm on social media too. Let's see how I got to figure out how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it beforehand so I don't sit here like I did with this thing tonight.
If not, if it's just too much, we can just do it. I guess listen.
Just listen. The Zoom is not a lot because I've been on Zoom, especially for work and stuff, but it's not a big deal to. I've just never set it up. I've just been on the other side of it. So, but that would be fun to do it on the Zoom. Just play it and just be able to, you know.
Do I download Zoom? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, you have to. Well, I don't know. You get the invite link, so I would need to set it up, send you a link to invite you, and you just join. And it's not going to be. I'm not doing it on YouTube, so it's going to be private. Yeah. It'll be private. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Cool.
I love you.
We love you, Kim.
Sorry, I wrote about y'all here about. I greatly appreciate you guys, and I love you. So
that was perfect. Thank you, Kim. Okay, yeah. So look for the links. I'm gonna email you.
Okay.
Okay, love. I'm gonna end this in a second. Okay, peace.
Okay.
Miss Kim, everybody. Miss Kim. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for hanging with me. It was good seeing you read. Now I know 100 devices. I knew I liked 100 devices, but now I know 100 devices is my people. I want to thank you guys again, and you guys in the bushes for hanging tight. If you're in the replay, go ahead and like, subscribe, share if you want. And yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow because we got to talk about this argument that happens. I'm very, very curious to see how this plays out. All right. Love y'all. Till next time. Peace.